How far can I walk on the longest day of the year? This year, the longest day is on Saturday the 21st of June, with the sun rising at 5:01 AM and setting at 9:30 PM, giving 16.5 hours of sunlight. The plan is to walk down the southwest coast, following the railway line until Paignton, and then trying to reach Ivy Bridge before the last train home. This would be a grueling challenge, but having spent a few weeks planning the route, I'm hoping to have prepared enough. How far will I make it? Only time will tell, but first, I had to wake up. Okay, and we're on our way. We went that way last time, going this way this time. I would walk along the river, but I'm taking an ever so slight shortcut, I think. Just because we really don't have that much time to waste today. Hey, yeah, what a huge shortcut I did. Lol. Okay, we'll just continue along here though. To further save some time, rather than walking there where we did the walk to Exmouth, we're going to be walking straight on here along the canal. Oh, look, some swans. Is it too early to be complaining that it's too hot? It's only like 17 or 18 degrees. The sun is just starting to really come out. I can just about see it through the trees there. Quite a nice day so far. Hopefully it stays nice. I checked the weather forecast like every day for the last 3 weeks, so it's gonna stay nice, I think. So we've just been walking for 30 minutes and we've made almost 3 kilometers. It's pretty good, pretty good. The stakes are quite high today actually, because I am going to try to make it to my destination that I've planned. Yeah, I am going to try to make it to my destination that I've planned, and if I don't in time, then I miss the last train home and I'll be stuck there overnight, which is not ideal at all. So I need to be averaging 5 kilometers an hour ish, especially if we include any sort of break. But actually I need to be averaging more than that right now, because later on gets much more difficult and I don't think I'll be able to average 5 kilometers an hour then. Just anything in the second half is significantly more difficult. The total elevation rise today I'm doing is like 1,300 meters, which is taller than Snowdon, I think. And, well, that's not something you can do very quickly. Yeah, let's make a move on here. Don't know what the actual speed I'm doing is, I'm too lazy to do maths. Doing 6 kilometers an hour right now, I think. Ish, just below that, which is pretty good. There's the other train station, but we're continuing right over here. You can see the tree I walked to over there. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure where I am. I mean, I know I'm at the Double Locks pub, but I thought I was further along, unless it's further along than I thought. I mean, I can see the road that I need to cross in a second. Thought it was closer though. Thought it was closer. Okay, I'm starting to approach a bridge. Hopefully it is the bridge that I'm thinking of. It's taken a little while longer to get here than I thought. I might have misjudged the distance to the Double Locks pub then, because I'm still walking pretty much as fast as I can without just running, which I'm not planning to do today, but if I must, I will, because I am making it to Ivy Bridge, preferably by the last train, but also more preferably by sunset. I have a whole schedule today. Well, sorta. I've got a schedule where I need to get to, where is it? Teignmouth in 5 hours, so, or is it 5.5? 5.5 hours. So I need to get there by 10:30 in the morning, and then what I think is the hardest leg of the journey, Teignmouth to Paignton. Mostly getting from city to city in the countryside, because the road is not walkable along. So I've given myself a further 5 hours there, even though it's not that far, I don't think. We'll find out. It's a while. It's a way to go. So if I'm behind schedule, then we're not making it, because after that, although it continues to be difficult, I've not given it too much headroom in my schedule. Anyway, we've reached the bridge now, and we just need to cross to the other side there, if I can figure out where. I think we need to go this way. Yes, there's traffic lights there. See, Google Maps actually knew like precisely where to cross as well, and I didn't fucking believe it. I was thinking, nah, surely I can just walk across there. No, not a chance. Although with no traffic I could have just hopped the fence, to be honest. Don't know why I didn't. And instead of walking that way, we're staying on this side. Of the river, that is, of the river. We're crossing the road. Okay, and I need to be on that side of the canal. Okay, we've been walking for an hour, and it's time to drink some water, because I am quite dehydrated, and also the more water I drink, the less weight I have to carry. On we go. In another hour I'll stop again and have like a cereal bar or something. And there is the motorway. Definitely making good time. I'm seeing a lot of fishermen. Honestly, I don't know if you need a license or anything around here, but it's pretty nice to see. Haven't fished myself in quite a long time. I think there's some more over there, just up ahead. Okay, so it looks like I can either walk along the paved road here or along the path. Doesn't make much of a difference, but I've already gone through enough spider webs today, I feel like. So let's just walk along the paved road here. As good as this side of the view is, this is a bit less than ideal. I might get up on the path next chance I see. I just passed a little cut through, and I was thinking, yeah, this is a little boring. So let's try to get up there when we can. I just want to see. Okay. here we are on the path. Okay, can't see as much as I thought. I do just want to look at the river here real quick. So that's Topsham, right? Yeah, I believe so. It's quite beautiful. Okay, let's walk along the path then. So that tower up there looks kind of very similar to this one over here, at least from a distance. Again, I've not been there, but maybe they're kind of the same thing. It's honestly feeling like a late evening walk. Only it's the start of the day, of a very long day. That is quite beautiful. I think we'll take the footpath along here, along the top. I can't be asked to open that, fuck that. And there's that tower over there. We're just about to walk past it. I do want to check that out at some point. It looks pretty cool, I think. And I don't think it's too hard to get there, especially if I was to take the train to like wherever this place is. We're getting close to Starcross now. You can see on the other side of the river all the places we've walked to Exmouth. There's Exton there, the military training ground right there, Limpstone, and somewhere over there in the distance you can just about make out Exmouth. We have also just walked 10 kilometers in an hour and 3/4. That's giving us a pace of, I don't know, like just under 6 k's an hour. Okay, it's an hour and 53 minutes in, and we're gonna stop here just for a second to have some water, have a little bit of food, and then we're about to cross a little footbridge. Now, what do I eat? I've still got some pain chocolat that I didn't eat for breakfast today, so I think let's chow these down real quick. There's a train over there on the other side of the river. And that train will come on this side of the river soon. I don't know exactly when we'll see it. Anyway, whilst I'm here, I thought probably good time to do some sunscreen. We don't want to be getting burnt today. That is going to be a big problem if we do, because I'll feel really sick if I get burnt, and like I'm already making myself pretty miserable today. So that is going to make me too miserable, I think. So let's avoid getting burnt at all costs. Alright, sunscreen applied. We'll probably want to do that like every 2 hours or so, but we're continuing on here. So I believe we just need to cross this bridge now. Spent just a little bit longer than I wanted to there, to be honest, so let's get a move on. My feet are starting to hurt just a little bit. Hopefully it won't get too bad, because oh my god, we've got a long way to go still. Next, estuary trail and coast path, that's what we want. I just had a look at my phone real quick, and I noticed the weather forecast. It says it's gonna rain, like now. And I believe it, looking at those clouds right there. I believe it. You know what, I would welcome a little bit of rain actually, because I'm quite warm, and some rain could cool me off. But not too much rain, not too much. What is this? There's some deer there. Oh my god. Okay, and can't lie, I'm not sure which way to go. Let's try this way, but might need to cross onto the road. I think I just felt the first drop. It's been like 15 to 20 minutes since I said it's gonna rain. I think I'm starting to feel a couple drops now. Yeah, I can see it on the ground as well. Just a couple of drops. Very light. I don't mind at all. The wind is starting to pick up a little. This is the first wind of the day. It's been quite there's been quite stale until now, so you know what, I'm welcoming this for now. It's pretty quiet still. It's only 7:30 in the morning, and I think I need to cross. Alright, so we're now pretty level with Exmouth there, but we've only walked 14 kilometers. That's because this route is significantly shorter, at least to get level. The rain had a few drops and it seems to be stopping now, so I only got a little damp. Train. Okay, we just need to turn this way. Oh, why does this look like such a good pub? Why does it have to be so early that I can't go in? Almost 3 hours of walking now, and we've made 15.5 kilometers. Doing pretty good, just a little slower than I wanted to, but we only need to average 5 kilometers for the whole journey, and even then we're faster than we need to be. So I'm doing very well right now, I think. However, I was thinking I could do 6 on average for this leg of the journey, at least until we get to Dawlish. So let's continue on. Crossing the road just a little bit. I knew that we would have to cross here. I did quite a good route plan of this, at least for the at least as far as the main legs of the journey go. Okay, 3 hours in. Holy fuck, we've already burnt 1,000 calories. What the fuck am I doing? I don't have enough food with me if I'm going to be burning that many calories. Looks like we're getting into Dawlish Warren now. Very nice. Yeah, I think now we're following this path here. The sun is finally out a little bit, and look at that view. Yeah, we've passed Exmouth, and can see the sea now. Can't lie, I would totally go for a dip. I am not a fan of how it's saying I still have 16 hours to go on OS Maps. Why is going down actually like hard? Oh. I think it's this way. Okay, we're almost in Dawlish, and it's almost 20k. My feet are starting to hurt quite bad. Not too bad, but I can definitely feel some blisters coming on. I'll need to stop and get some stones out of my shoes. It's definitely not helping. Okay, I'm actually going off route just a little bit because I was planning to go to the co-op in town. I'm thinking I shall just skip that for now. I'm getting actually quite hungry and I'm running very low on energy right now, so I'll sit down in a sec and eat some food that I have packed with me. Hopefully that'll get me to Teignmouth, where I'll get some real food. And there we are, that's the station. But we're going to go off to the right here, and I think I'll sit by the seaside. Alright, I'm just sat here. So with me, I have bought some Belvita breakfast bars and some brunch bars. So I think I'll have one of each right now, just to fill me up a little. And then hopefully we don't need to use too many of those throughout the day. On we go. We are going uphill again. Yay! The walk to Teignmouth shouldn't be too difficult, it's just along the road. And luckily it's all paved, so I don't have to like risk my life or anything walking on the road. Later on is where it gets a bit sketchy. Between Teignmouth and Paignton, or just getting to the next nearest town. Until then, we're chilling. I think we're currently on track to get there at about 10, which is good. It's going to be about half an hour ahead. Obviously, this isn't a reason to slow down or anything. So yeah, let's power on up this hill. There's nothing really that interesting to say about this. I'm just crossing the road again. And yeah, I mean, nothing particularly interesting going on right now, just walking along this road. I crossed again. Might cross one more time. That was an insanely long hill. Welcome to Teignmouth. Hey look, there's a single tree on that ridge. Can I walk to that? Walking downhill is so very painful for my calves right now. And it is starting to rain again. A bit heavier than it was earlier. But as long as it doesn't last too long, it's fine. Oh god, I can see a hill I need to walk up. Oh god. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the station right there. But we're gonna head on right over here, a little off our route, to get food. And we're here a full hour before I'm scheduled to be, which means we're doing insanely well, which means we can afford ourselves maybe a 20-minute break. Alright, I had a Greg's, sat there for about 20 or so minutes whilst the rain went away, and yeah, put a new battery into the GoPro. It still had like 20%. I'm doing pretty good on the batteries today. I got 2 more, and I also bought the GoPro Volta thing, so that has a built-in battery as well, which is like a whole battery. I think it's this way. Yeah, let's continue on. This is what I think is going to be the hardest part of the journey. From here to Torquay, and from Torquay to Paignton isn't too bad, but it's walking through city. I don't like that, so it's still going to be a little tough. Also, navigation wise, I need to be like staring at my phone the whole time. What we've got up next is going to Sheldon. Then we need to go up a massive hill and avoid roads as much as we can, because we cannot walk on those roads. We will probably die. Okay, to be fair, that hill's not as big as I thought it was. It looked a lot bigger when I was coming down into Teignmouth. But, you know, I think it's doable. The sun's coming out for a bit. Hopefully not too long. It's quite warm. 20 degrees, but it's also humid. And so it begins. Okay, not too sure which way to go. I think it's this way. This is the Southwest Coast Path, which I've talked about briefly before. Yes, it is this way. I talked about that briefly in the last video, how I want to do it. So this will be a little test, I guess, of what I can expect on this long ass trail. I'm quite shattered, actually. My calves are not happy. We're still doing okay, but I need to pick up the pace very soon. Now we're, I think, mostly up the long hill. It should hopefully not be too bad for a little bit, but we're still going uphill here. I'm thinking, like, we're ahead of schedule, or we were at least. I think we still are, and I've given myself quite a bit of time, like more than should be needed, like by an hour and a half more to get to Painston. The reason I gave myself so much time for this is because I don't fucking know what's going to be here. Obstacles like climbing up those fucking stairs and stuff. Okay, this is nice. Oh, this is a golf course. Okay, we can just walk along here. But point being, I can take it slightly easier just for a little bit, at least until we're back on roads, because we will be on roads again, and try to save some energy, reserve some energy for the final pushes to Totnes and then to Ivy Bridge, because it's no good to me if my calves just straight up don't work. How many ticks am I going to have by the end of this? Place your bets. This hill is too long. It's bloody steep. Like, mate, so steep. Okay, let's avoid these cows. Still going uphill. I think this is the peak here. Okay, now is a very sketchy bit. This is the road I was trying to avoid, and I must walk along it for just a little bit. So I'm actually speeding up here. Oh, it's so much easier to walk on paved ground. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not hearing any cars. That's good. There is somewhere around here that dips into the back into the Southwest Coast Path. To be honest, this road is not too bad. I'm wondering if I can just walk on this. It's significantly quieter than I thought it would be, which is good, because I thought I would die just trying to do this short section here, trying to get to these where there's a bit of pavement on the side. And we are safe. Ta-da! Okay, so what am I thinking? Follow this road for quite a way, like a while, or back into the Southwest Coast Path. I can see where I can see where it goes back to the path. It's just up there. Okay, I think I've decided I'll stick to the path just because the cars are going down this road quite quickly and there's a lot of blind corners. So down here we go. And oh, for fuck's sake. This hurts a lot. Oh, that's a big one. You can just about see, I think, Brixham just over there, but just over the hills there is Torquay and Painston. Yeah, we've got a long ways to go. It's really raining now, like quite heavily. Oh dear. At least the views are nice. Gotta go down this hill and then walk back up, and then, I don't know, just walk along the tops. But that town that's like really close there, once we're there, we start walking on roads for the rest of it, for the rest of this entire journey. I cannot wait. We've got 4 hours and a bit. Yeah, we've got 4 hours and 15 minutes to get to Paignton, to be on schedule. I would like to be there at least an hour before, preferably an hour and a half, based on our pace so far. However, it has been an hour and 20 minutes since I left the Greggs, and I've only walked 5 kilometers. But I think that's fair, considering the terrain we have to be doing right now. If we were on roads, I think it would be easier, because they just will not be that steep. They can't be that steep. Cars won't be able to go up them. Like, this is too steep for what I'm about to go down. The road is right there, though. I could just walk along the road. Oh, do I do that? Let me look on the map just to see how bad it looks. Nah, I think it's too dangerous. Not today. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. Oh. Oh, my knee. Alright, now begins the descent towards a road. Finally. Finally. I am so done with off-road today. So done. It is so slow. And I know we've still got some big hills to do, but they will be easier. There's no way they can be harder than what we've just done. My legs are becoming jelly. Oh, there's a road. Okay. The last section we just did followed this. We're about to continue this way, I think, actually. I'll check in a sec. Anyway, I need to sit down real quick and get all the dirt out of my shoes. Oh, there's a lot of stuff there. Oh, my feet are so dirty. We'll see how the pain is once we start walking on the road again. If it persists, I have a cheat code. Because I brought some painkillers with me. Because I knew that something's gonna hurt at some point. And if it's bad enough, then it could be problematic. 2,300 calories today already. That's quite a lot, considering that 2,000 is like the average that you need to eat in a day. This is quite literally called Steep Hill, and no fucking shit. Oh, my ankle. Oh, my left ankle's been acting up just a little bit, particularly after stopping, it seems, and then going downhill. Yeah, I might need those painkillers in a bit. I guess I was wrong about the hills. It has been all uphill for the last, I don't even know how long. And now we must walk along the road I was trying to avoid. I am extremely tired. My average BPM has been 170 for the last, I don't know how long it said, last recent average BPM. Okay, how are we doing this? How are we doing this? I literally need to go like 2 corners down this road, like two bends. Problem is they're a little far from each other. I wonder if I can run it. Probably not, given my current status. Okay. Let's stick on this side of the road for now and try to avoid cars. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We're living. Okay, a little bit of breathing room here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We want to stay a little bit outside on the road, just for a bit, until the cars come, so they can definitely see me. But yeah, I think we'll do this. Okay, and now we want to be on this side. Be sure the cars can see us. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, here comes the sketch. Car behind me, car in front, cock. Okay. Thank you for not running me over. I appreciate that. Oh god, this is kind of scary, I can't lie. This is what it would have been like if like the whole way it would have been like this, or worse if I was walking along this road rather than the hills. So I think I've definitely made the right call, despite the tremendous amount of pain I am in. Yeah, let's go. Oh, jog. And I think that's it. Oh my god, we've made it. Fuck yes. So the rest of the way is paved into Paynton, that is. And from there, the roads are fairly small. They don't look busy at all, especially after Totnes. So I think we will be just fine. Fuck it, painkiller time. I'm definitely able to walk quicker now. I'm not sure if it's because of the painkillers or just because once I start really going, the pain kind of just like goes away a little. Soles of my feet still hurt like hell. I think we'll be getting to the Tor train station soon, and then shortly after that to Torquay. I don't know exactly how long it will take us to get to Paynton. We have 2.5 hours on our schedule. Never mind, I guess we must have skipped the Tor station because this is the Torquay station, which means we're a bit further along than we thought, just a little. Alright, now we walk along the coast a bit. It is now 1:15 in the afternoon, which means we are halfway through the day. Exactly halfway. And we have walked 38.5 kilometers. We are at least halfway, I think. Another long ass hill complete. Significantly easier on pavement, I'm telling you. Feeling good. Come on, we can do this. Let's go. Alright, if I'm not too mistaken, we just follow this road for quite a while. We'll stop at another Greg's, and then I know I'll have to see where the road goes then. I see the shape of a road that I need to look for on my map, that is. Alright, so went to Greg's, got a couple sausage rolls and a couple of bottles of water. I'm out here though because they were shutting down in 5 minutes. So I'm very lucky that I actually got here this quick. Otherwise, my plan for lunch would have been ruined. It is currently exactly 2 in the afternoon. We are 1.5 hours ahead of schedule. So I'm probably just gonna sit here on this bench for like half an hour, chill for a bit, and then make that last push. Here's the stats so far for today. Walked for almost 9 hours, 42 kilometers. It's over a marathon, I think. All right, and off we go. The legs are feeling rough after that break. Oh, really rough. But once we get in the rhythm, should hopefully be okay. I think we just follow the main road for a while. Yeah, it's not too far until we get out of here. Oh, fuck. My left foot is just absolutely dead. There's like a lot of blistering, and then the ankle. Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to go up somewhere over here. We are back to walking on sketchy roads, but this is not very busy, I don't think. So we should survive. I was quite wrong about how busy this is, but there's a big but. There's space. Looks like a good place to pee. Let's go. Okay, and it looks like we're turning off the busy part of the road in just a second, going up there instead, which I'm hoping is going to be significantly less busy. Okay, cross, cross, cross. And there we go. Now we're just walking along this for as far as I know. Oh, that feels better. We might be turning left here. Let's check. We are indeed an even quieter road now. This is really hurting my feet. Hopefully not too much more of this. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to lead down to a road, and it's not going to get easier because we'll have to go up a massive hill, I think. Oh boy, this is hurting! Ow, ow, ow. Just, because it's sloped, my feet are having to like get angled, and it's rubbing all the blisters the very wrong way. Guys, I just looked on the map. I don't think this is ending anytime soon until we get to Top Nez. I think the thing I'm thinking of is later, which means I've got a lot more pain to go through. Ow. And it's quite slow. So, yeah, not ideal. What can I say? Wait, never mind. I just turned the corner and I was correct. This is the only like off-road bit that I've yet to do, and I just did it, and I believe we continue that way. Wait, hold up, it's not much better, but I know it becomes a paved road at some point. Oh my god, fuck, it's flooded. Oh, what are we gonna do? Okay, I have an idea. I don't want to get my feet wet, is the thing. I mean, they're already soaking wet in sweat, but... Oh, that's hard to balance on because it wants to roll. And I am very tired. Oh, we made it. We made it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, this is wet. So, I also don't want to get my shoes too muddy. It was this like... Okay, that's pretty solid. Well, we've walked over 50 kilometers now in just over 11 hours. The last 8 kilometers I've done in an hour and a half ish, giving us a reasonable average speed considering what I'm currently walking on. I think this is actually going to be the entire road to Totnes. Okay, we're starting to get there. I think this is the top of the hill. Hopefully it's all going to be downhill to Totnes, and then I know we've still got quite a few hills to do. How much elevation have we done? We've done 856 meters of elevation out of 1350. Fuck. Just ran into a lovely lady that was asking if I've walked to Aish before, and I told her what I've done today. She was like, oh gosh, oh gosh. Lovely lady though, wish me luck. But yes, we are now starting to get there. I believe just up there, around that house, and onto the road. Back on the road. Still going uphill. Love that. Walking downhill is extremely painful. My ankles, oh, still mostly just the left one. I don't think I can really feel much in the right one, but I don't want to either. So let's go. Past halfway in the afternoon, which means I can take more painkillers. I will do that as soon as I sit down. That's the River Dart. And that is Totnes. I've just walked up the entirety of Totnes looking for any bench in the shade. There wasn't a single bench at all. Not a public one. I need a break. It's 10 to 5, which makes us an hour and a bit ahead of schedule. Says we have 22 kilometers left to go. Right. Well, I walked. My watch tells me I have walked 11 kilometers. Apparently, I've only walked 7, according to OS Maps. Right, well, we know we can do 20 kilometers in 4 hours. I've done that multiple times now. Got about 400 meters of elevation left to do, which is doable. Okay, well, we rest for 15 to 20 minutes and then we head out. It's just hit 5 o'clock, which means we've been going for 12 hours. With breaks, probably like 10.5, if I was to guess, because I did have to take quite a few breaks between Teignmouth and Torquay, because that was pain. How the fuck did that car get there? And how the fuck is the car get out? Okay, I think the fact that it is 26 degrees Celsius right now helps to explain the fact why I'm having trouble staying cool and hydrated. Just maybe. Anyway, road's not really changing, though it will. I keep saying we don't have to do any more off-roading, and then got this hell. But I actually think this is the last one. Yes. Alright, let's get to Ivy Bridge. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Let's fucking go. Come on. Once again, the downhill is killing me. I don't know what hurts more, my ankle or the blisters. But together they make it quite insufferable. And it doesn't feel like the painkillers are helping this time. So I think I probably was just in a good rhythm earlier. Or it's just gotten so much worse. I must say, my morale is at an all-time low. I was just taking a break on that bench over there. I checked my watch, and I don't know why, but it no longer has any of the previous data. Hopefully it still has all the GPS data, because that's what matters. Oh, I didn't clip up my... but it didn't know what my recent BPM was. It didn't know when I did all of my elevation gain and stuff. So I hope it's not fucked up. I will be very sad if it is. I also looked on the map to see how much further we have to go. It's not getting much shorter. I've been walking for close to an hour, and I've made not that much progress. The legs are getting there. The ankle is definitely hurting the most. I don't actually know if I can make it. It is incredibly painful, but I don't want to give up. Are we going up there? Yes, we are. Oh, we're making progress. We're making progress. 11 kilometers to go. We have got just under 3 hours until sunset, which gives us plenty of time to fucking get there. Come on. We're starting to approach one more town, village, I don't know. I forgot its name. And after that, we are actually so close. Like, unbelievably close. I'm running very low on water. I've not had any since that bench. I don't think I physically can carry more water than I have right now. And B, there just wasn't anywhere good to get it when I could. We'll have to make do with the like 500 mils that we have left. I'll have most of it when I get to this upcoming town, and then I'll save just a little bit for when we finish. That's the town name. I was just sat at that pub there, having a drink of water. I couldn't get any mobile data here, it seems, so I asked a couple coming in if paracetamol would help me in my situation. They're like, it would help a little, but not much. Luckily, female was a nurse and was like, here, have a bunch of these painkillers. See how it goes. I don't think they've kicked in quite yet because it's still very painful, but 8 kilometers to go. Come on, we can make it. We turn her this way. And we've got like 5.5 k's left. I think that's the last crossing we have to do. I am speed. Yeah, baby. Let's switch the foot I'm limping on. Oh my god, my right heel. Oh, I've not even done anything. I mean, it's been blistered for like a long time now. Guess who was wrong? There's another crossing, and probably a bunch more, to be honest. The sun has gone behind a cloud. Finally! It's gonna cool down a little. We are so close to the end. I don't wanna walk anymore. No more, no more, no more. Once again, thank you, random nurse, for the painkillers. They've definitely given me more morale. I cannot lie. That is feeling so good right now. Yeah, it still hurts, but so much more manageable. And we're getting close. Getting so close. It would look like we're about to turn at the end of where we can see the road. And oh my god, look at that. Look at that. It's so close. So bloody close. There it is. We are starting to be able to see something. Downhill still sucks. Can literally hear the voltage on those. A little scary. I've got 20 minutes left to make the second to last train. Otherwise I'll be waiting an extra hour to go home, and the last train takes even longer to run. And we've got less than 2 kilometers to go. It's like we can do it at 6k an hour, but it's going to be tight as fuck. I'm thinking I might run. I might be crazy considering all the pain I'm already in, but it's not feeling too bad right now walking on the flat ground. And I just need to make up a little bit of time. So I think we'll do it. Let's go. I stopped here. I think it's sufficient. The rest of it is uphill anyway, which I will not do. There we are, guys. It's the station. I need to get to platform 2, I think. We'll find out in a sec. Yes, platform 2 it is. Look at that. 4 minutes early to the second to last train. Guys, we've made it. Walking from sunrise to almost sunset. Only almost, because we got here faster. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Is that my train? I think it's my train. I can hear on the tracks and I can see. No, I cannot see. Never mind. But yeah, guys, just under 16 hours. Let's stop that there. Let's rate that the highest fucking difficulty, because oh my fucking god. 72 kilometers. So next year, how far can we run on the longest day, or how far can we cycle? Guys, I'm devastated. I thought there was one an hour before, not an hour and a half before. Fuck. Well, I just ran for nothing. Well, I guess we wait. Holy fuck. It's done it. There's bits where it couldn't really get much, but you know what, that's fine. Let me try to view the whole thing. Oh, I fucked up on the elevation gain real bad. Okay, so I've had a little while to just sit here, chill a bit, message some people, eat, drink. So, what are my thoughts on this? Brutal. Single word, brutal. Would I do it again? Maybe. Not anytime soon. Would I recommend anyone else do it? No. No, not really. Unless you know you can do it and you're well prepared for it. Otherwise, don't even think about it, please. Trust me. The pain I've experienced today is simply not worth it. I think I'm quite lucky with the weather. It wasn't too bad. It was a bit too hot in the afternoon for me. I mean, like 26 degrees. But I enjoyed the morning. The morning was splendid. Just the right temperature, I think. The rain, it was fine. I'd rather we didn't have rain, but at the same time it was kind of refreshing. The sun has set now. I'm thinking it's getting a little chilly. Maybe I've just got like heat stroke slash severe sunburn and I'm just getting cold because of that. I actually did not put any more sunscreen on after that first time that I got on the clip. I both kind of, like, initially, like, the weather was pretty shit, so I was thinking there's no real need for it, even though UV is still going to be high probably, but I was thinking, yeah, there's no real need for it, and then I just kind of never got to it, because I was, like, really sweaty and disgusting, and I figured it won't apply well, and nor did I really want to rub myself whilst feeling absolutely disgusting. So yeah, we'll see what kind of sunburn we get. It doesn't look too bad at the moment, considering I have been in the sun like all day long. I know I'm sunburnt a little, but it doesn't seem that bad. Anything I would have done different today? Probably not. Besides picking a route that does not have so much elevation. That was ridiculous. The elevation really killed me. Both going uphill is, well, tough. Especially when it's insanely steep. I can't believe there was that hill, the monster hill. And then going downhill, once your feet are already sore, going downhill is excruciating. The last section I just did, the 8K from the pub, I honestly don't know if I could have done it without the painkillers. I would have probably bought more food whilst I was at Greg's, because I had 3 sausage rolls today, 5 of those Belvita bars, and 5 of the whatever Cadbury whatever thing. Right now, I'm a little hungry, I can't lie. I could eat a fair bit, and I'm out of food. At the very least, I think I should have bought a 4-pack of sausage rolls, and then I would have had another one to eat right now. Or I could have eaten it earlier. I forgot how much energy I burnt, but it was a lot. It was quite ridiculous. I actually want to see now. I burnt 7,000 calories of energy today, and I definitely did not eat enough to do that. So I had like 1,500 from the snacks I brought with me, and then whatever 3 sausage rolls adds up to, it can't be more than 2,000. So I had 3,500. That's half of what I burnt. That is not ideal. I don't know if I will show you guys the aftermath of my feet, but have a look at this. My legs are just caked in dirt, on the back especially. Oh, my calves. Oh, that's gonna be a cramp maybe. Okay, I think we're fine. A lot of dirt in the shoes as well. But yeah, I have nothing else to say, so thanks for watching. This is probably going to be quite a long video, particularly with the styles I'm going for. Ooh, the lights turned on. Yeah, it's probably going to be quite a long video, but hopefully I'll be able to make it interesting. And yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you don't want to miss anything out, hit that notification bell. And once again, thank you for watching. Thank you to the random nurse. You were a lifesaver. And I hope I'll see you all next time. I have no idea what I'll do. Bye bye.